Aries, my darlings, welcome to your spring equinox reading. I'm using the animal tarot cards for you today. Wands are represented in here by spring, which is wonderful. If this reading resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. The spring equinox is a wonderful time to look back at what we've been planning, to look at the resources that we've developed, the seeds that we've sown in order for future growth to happen now in the spring, to spring into action, perhaps to spring clean in our lives. And if this reading resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. So let's look to see, and if the reading resonates, thank you, my darlings, for liking this video as well. Thank you so much. So let's look. This is in the past energy of what you have been planning. Okay, this is the dreamer. I mean, look at this, the start of the zodiac new year. Aries is at the start. We've got the start of the tarot cards here with the start of the major arcanas. This is the fool's journey, the beginning of it all. And this is a wonderful energy of springing into action. This is the past energy for you, which is very prevalent in today's present energy of where you are. It's having an impact on today. And you have dreamed a dream. You have made leaps and bounds with that dream. You may or may not be aware of it. You may be oblivious of it, but you have stretched yourself. And this is the most important thing. You have stretched yourself beyond your boundaries in the past. You have perhaps moved yourself from a structure that was quite restrictive, an energetic structure that was quite restrictive, to something that is much freer as well. And you have dreamed the dream. You have been chasing, and it's not so much chasing, it's like it's that wonderful sort of leap forward. And some things have escaped your grasp, let's put it that way, but you've enjoyed doing it all. You've enjoyed playing this game. You've enjoyed looking at all sorts of opportunities, and each and every one of them has been transformational for you in the past. So, you know, some people might think that you have your head in the clouds, but there is a certain unconditional belief in yourself that you have. And there is a deep loyalty that you have for yourself, and you're also brilliant, darling, about living in the present moment as well. So good for you. What a wonderful start. And did you know what? I know it's called the fool's journey, but the only thing that makes the fool foolish is his perception of what others may think about him if something doesn't succeed. But actually, he's not foolish at all. He's brave to step forward into a new cycle with the understanding that he knows nothing about what's going to happen. But there are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be opportunities for growth, but he's going to embrace them all. And there is no failure in any cycle. There is only ever spiritual success if somebody is looking at themselves in their lives and saying, well, what did I learn from that experience? What can I take from that? Everything is success. Everything is success then when we look at it in that way. And everything happens for us in our lives. It doesn't happen to us. So what a brilliant energy, my darling. What a lovely way to start. Thank you, Spirit. This is now what to encourage this new cycle for yourself. What can you do now in this present moment to cultivate that? Okay, so you've got the 10 of spring, which is the 10 of wands. I feel you are so full of energy and you are so willing to help, to be involved in all sorts of assistance, whatever that may mean to you, that sometimes you forget about necessary balance. Okay, this is the spring equinox, necessary balance in your life, the need for rest, the need to actually step back from situations sometimes and think, am I being a rescuer here? Am I wanting to please here? Or is this something that is necessary? Because we can't rescue another or help another. We can't heal another. We can help by being there for them, and we can assist but it is up to them to effectively rescue themselves. And you've learned that. You've learned that. It has to come from a deep feeling within that person that they wish and desire to make a shift and a change within their life. I mean, also alongside of this, you have dug deep into situations, okay? You have great clarity in your life now about various things. It provides you with great comfort, that clarity. Thank you, Spirit. But I feel sometimes you take on too much and then you wonder why you're so tired. But equally, how much of these wands are other people's burdens or responsibilities that you yourself are carrying? You also could just be working extremely hard, my darling, and you've got too many tabs open on your computer and you'll feel like you're a computer that's buffering at this moment in time. You know, this is another concept. Whatever this may mean to you, the 10 of spring, it's time to put down 9 of those wands and focus on the big picture again. So that's how you can nurture this. You know, you've been doing too much, you've been working too hard. It's as simple as that, my darling. So doing too much, working for hard, and in order to nurture, to cultivate this new cycle for yourself, this dreaming, this dream, do not be afraid of asking for help from others, okay? Very important. Do not be afraid of asking for help from others. So how is it going to blossom in your life in the near future? Thank you, Spirit. Whoop, that wanted to come out. Ooh, you've got the Emperor. It's going to blossom with you very much taking the lead on this, okay? Though you may feel that you, as the mouse, you may sometimes not be heard in the way that you would like to be heard. Actually, the mouse is incredibly brave, isn't it? The mouse is very deceptive in its bravery, because the mouse exists in a huge, huge world, and yet it still ventures forth, and it has a structure to it. It has an organization to how it looks after itself. So Spirit is encouraging you to say that it's going to blossom, this new cycle, with both the understanding of the energetic structure, the expanded energetic structure, the huge expanded energetic structure that you are existing with. It can grow, it can blossom as much as your dreams are permitting it to, because it can grow beyond the limitations of your mind. It will do. It is, you can dream the dream, but we have a tendency to dream a dream with limitations, because we as humans have a tendency to see things from our own limitations. So take up, you know, be a leader with this. It's going to have structure, it's going to grow. Don't rush this though, okay? So Spirit is saying, you're very good, you're very skilled at what you do, my darling. It is something that you should take great pride in, and it is something that has given you and shown you how much courage you have in perseverance as well. But if you were to rush around too much, like the little mouse might rush around and knock things over, don't rush forward with this. Don't be too headstrong about it. Remember to listen to those ideas, come back to the big picture of, like the Emperor would look at his Emperor would look at his empire, and there are certain things that he can't see, but he understands, he has a feel for. I do also feel that it is necessary for you to ask advice from people as well. I'm feeling that with this, because the mice tend to have lots of other mice around. So it's necessary for you to ask advice at this time as well. But it's going to blossom, you're going to lead in something. And I thank you, Spirit. This is the sort of the big message of this. It's going to be a leader in its field, or you are going to be a leader. So whether this is, you know, this is all about a new job, a new opportunity for you, whether it's a self-employed project, creation that is growing at this time, you're going to be seen, you're going to be noticed as well. And let's have a look, my darling, at spring cleaning, what to let go of. Thank you, Spirit. What to let go of for Aries. What to let go of. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Cups has come out. So to let go of the structure with which this is going to happen. And that's one of the hardest things to do, to trust, to surrender in the path of least resistance. Water is a wonderful representation of non-resistant life force energy. It always finds the path of least resistance. And there is already in your life, you have created something, okay? Something that is structurally, and it is going to, you are creating something structurally at this time, okay? And that is how it's going to grow in the future, by having certain foundations, certain structure to this, a certain pattern, a certain way of doing things. And that's wonderful, okay? So you've already got that. What Spirit wants you to let go of is how that then is going to grow for you further. Allow the path of least resistance, allow the peaceful path of least resistance moving forward. If doors get closed, don't try and force them open, okay? Approach, it's about letting go of perhaps trying to have too much control over this, and to understand that your emotional fulfillment is already present within your life with this, because it is something that you have dreamed the dream. You are living it, you are being it now. So be it. So be it. Thank you, Spirit. That's the message. So be it. You know, it's kind of being in the energy of, do you know what? I'm doing this. I don't need to reach for this. I don't need to reach for that. I wish and desire to, but I don't need to. Remove the word should from what you are doing at this time. Replace it with, what do I feel inspired to do? What am I inclined towards doing? What do I want to lose myself in doing? That's the Ace of Cups. But to let go of how it's going to flow for you, because you are growing into a space now where you are encouraged to create such a structure that it will flow with the path of least resistance, the peaceful path of least resistance. And spring growth for you, what to embrace. Thank you, Spirit. Belief in yourself, the 7 of spring. It all starts with the belief in yourself, to be determined, to be willful in a very graceful way, to be assertive about ideas and concepts that you have, to believe in your inspiration, to believe in yourself. To believe in yourself is such a key cornerstone of all of this, because how can you believe in something that you have created unless you believe in yourself? Thoughts count. Thoughts create everything that's around us. It all starts with the thought. But it is the skill that we develop from taking that thought and that idea and creating it into something as a physical manifestation. It takes consistent effort, and it takes skill, and it takes practice, and it takes expertise. So believe in yourself, because this beautiful dream that you have is source energy. It's divine source wisdom. It's a meaningful purpose for you. So believe in that. Believe in your higher self, but believe in yourself, my darling, because you and stand in that place of knowing that, of knowing your knowing is what I'm receiving. And yeah, the Magician. The key to all of this is believing in yourself and believing that the universe is supporting you with whatever it is that is your approach at this time, and believe that you know, as I said, your instinct is right, your intuition is right, your inner guidance is right. Belief, 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 my darling. Belief combined, belief in yourself combined with a faithful approach, in that there is a power so far greater than us. And love for yourself and love for your life and love for your dreams is the most powerful energy of all. And that 7 of spring is, you know, the card of standing in the truth of that and willing future growth. So this, my darling, is what to embrace. And to embrace is a lovely word, isn't it? It's to put your loving arms around this energy, to embrace yourself, to be grateful for yourself about where you are now and everything that you've overcome to come to this place. Do you know what? This ivy doesn't just grow overnight. It's taken a strong hold on this wall here. And you are amazing at just being there, being in the right place at the right time as well as the 7 of Wands. But be really assertive now. That's what's to embrace going forward. And, you know, like this little mouse as the emperor here, you are gathering and collecting everything that you need. Everything that you need at this time. And this is how it's going to blossom, to gather, to connect, to pull together the right people, the right food for the soul, the right nurturing, all of it, putting it all together. Just to let it flow how it is meant to. You know, this wonderful Ace of Cups is about something that is in harmonious accord with what you are intending to do with your dream. That's what's so lovely about this. It's about being in harmony with the universe. It's about being that path of least resistance, to allow creative life force energy, your emotions, emotion to work through you in the path of least resistance. And what a beautiful fountain this is. So there is a beautiful structure that you're creating, whatever this concept is or idea, my darling, whatever this new cycle is for you. Dream the dream, my darling, go with the flow. So there we are. That's your readings, Aries, for the spring equinox. I trust that that has helped those who've resonated with it. And I look forward to doing your weekly reading for you later on this week. Take care, my darling. So much love. Bye-bye.